We can't go into that in full because we will release a full manifesto to you. We're a party that is starting off with a launch with a manifesto of what the public can hold us to account to. But just to deal with your issue of crime, we will be robust for a Conservative Party, and Conservative parties are tough on crime. We speak of tourism. Now, I'm not going to call it our breadbasket because I believe our breadbasket is the hard-working Barbadian people, the hard-working, tax-paying Barbadian people that keep this country afloat. They go in those shops every day and spend their dollar on like-for-like sales in that shop, and it comes out at the end of the year and keeps us running. So that's our bread. That's our breadbasket. But if you want to go to tourism, tourists are going to stop coming here as long as if that violence starts increasing. So we have to operate zero tolerance on all violence crime. When we say zero tolerance, we mean zero tolerance. But we also have to incorporate the Ministry of Education in this, and we have to incorporate the Defence Force in this. We can turn this into a positive for our country, and I'll incorporate the World Bank with that too. We have subcontracted individuals from countries making billions of dollars a year as subcontracted individuals around this world in peacekeeping missions. We in Barbados can enter that game. It's going to take legislative reform, and it's going to take the change of a mindset. For grand not to say, well, you can't send my son out there. You can't put my son there. You can't do this. Your son is out here terrorizing my streets. Your son is out here without an education. I'm going to give your son an education. I'm going to take him up to associate's degree level. I'm going to send him around this world in peacekeeping treaty missions. And when he comes back, he's going to be an asset to my country. It's as simple as that. And that's how we look forward with crime. We handle it robustly. We handle it straight away. We tackle it head on. We tackle it through education at grassroots level, and we give something for these individuals to do, an alternative that also makes money back for the country. Nobody's looked at domestic economic development in this country from within for the past 30 years. We have to start making money as a country ourselves. We cannot keep looking internationally, borrowing and looking for international investment. We have the infrastructure here to make money internally ourselves. What we lack is vision. We intend to do that. And Ian, we're very familiar with each other. I forgot the rest of your question, and I'll let Mr. Beckles.
The World Bank, IMF Loans, and also the state of the island's roads.
All right. So, as relates to the World Bank, IMF loans that are a consistent feature of the fiscal strategy of this country, we need to review any government, any new government that comes, that takes over the leadership of this party. They have to review, analyze, see where we are. Any financial consultant will tell you, you need to know where you are. You know where you want to go, but you still have to know where you are. And we need to know where we are as a country. Any person in our personal finances, if you're having any loans, you have to be able to pay back those loans. And the main thing we want to know as a country, and I know the Barbadian public wants to know, can we pay back the loans that we have gotten from all of these international agencies, IMF, World Bank? That's the first thing. As relates now to what Mr. Hinds, the Vice President, was saying, we have the resources here in this country. Our manufacturing sector, our export, we have that infrastructure framework in place for Barbados to be able to pay back its debts. And we spoke about roads, Ian. We need money, and we can't be borrowing to fix roads all the time.
Can't take a credit card to pay a credit card.
We should have the fiscal space, use that term. We should have the fiscal space to be able to do our own roads, not waiting on the loan. We should be able to help. We have many contractors here in Barbados. We have contractors who live in communities. We are thinking outside of the box as a party whose interest in its leadership and vision. So you have contractors who live in communities. They see the state of the roads and they can do something about it. Let's not wait for one big contract. We can speak to these same contractors. They know what needs to be done on their road. Help assist them, come into some arrangement for the road to be fixed. And that is all. We have a lot of red tape. And red tape is all over the world. But there's certain things that should not take as long as it takes in Barbados. And the road system, even driving on the road, our road network. So I'm not even just talking about the holes, the potholes. We're talking about getting from point A to point B.
It's like a video game.
Yes.
Something needs to be done. We have to address
When we look at
these issues.
President Beckles, not to interrupt you, but when we look at simple things such as projects, we look at a four-season project. It's just a stone's throw away there. This party could transform. Well, we're not going to give that away here. We could transform that whole area tomorrow to start making money for this country. And every move any government makes that wants to take, any party that wants to take over leadership or puts itself forward to the good people of Barbados says, we want to govern your affairs. The first ideology that party should have is, how do we make money for this country from within? How do we make money from within? That is the first point of call. As long as we are making money from within, then we can afford to look after our people.